Yeah, this might be the most stacked card of all time. It's like Turkey just wanted to get all my favorite fighters on one card. Big Bang Zhang, my boy Virgil Ortiz, my husband Shakur, love you, mwah, and obviously the chat himself, Dimitri Bivol. If he put Isak Cruz on this card and got Spence out of his hiatus, then it would literally have all my favorite fighters. Anyways, I'm going to predict the winner of each of these bouts as objectively and unbiasedly as possible.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
I'll try. Sit back and let's begin. I'm going to start with the fight I don't really care about, to be honest. I haven't really seen much of Buatsi, but I do kind of like Colin Smith. From what I've seen from Buatsi, he seems to be very aggressive and very offensively minded, but he does seem flawed defensively. I feel like this fight will be an all-out brawl because Colin Smith is also offensively minded. I will give the slight edge to Colin just because he's been in there with the best like Canelo and Beterbiev, but Buatsi looks like a monster from what I've seen from him. I think this will be a firefight, with Smith ultimately winning a decision in the end. I'm going to talk about the Hamza Shira fight next. If you haven't seen this guy fight, please do. He's a fucking monster. Oh my lord. I've seen a few clips of his opponent fighting, but let's be real, he's going to get cooked. On to the next one. Alright, Big Daddy Zhang versus Cavall. Obviously, I'm going to give this one to one of my favorite fighters. Right? Wrong. Despite me liking Zhang a lot, I feel like his work rate is going to be the Achilles heel in this fight. He literally has the fewest attempted punches in all of boxing. Think of every single pro boxer, every single one of them, every single weight class. He throws the least amount of punches out of all of them. Like, that's impressive in a bad way. Also, he's like 100 years old. Like, I feel like Father Time's going to have to catch up to him eventually. Plus, Cavall is a monster in his own right. If Zhang can't stop him within the first 4 rounds, I feel like Cavall is going to cruise to an easy decision, honestly. But I'm praying that Zhang does his thing for real.
I'm Big Ban. I ban you. No delay.
Next, I'm going to talk about the fight I'm most excited for. Ortiz versus Madrimov. I'm just going to be completely honest here. I'm a huge Ortiz fanboy, and I'm scared. I'm hella scared, not going to lie. Ortiz has always been a scrappy, exciting fighter. But let's be real, his defense is... yeah. Especially against someone with the power, ring IQ, and timing of Madrimov. Yeah, it's not looking too good for my boy. I think this will be the most exciting fight on the card. But I think that Madrimov is going to time him and...
Right hand of his own. Nice left hook. And Ortiz says no, but I think the gloves touch the ground.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this fight anymore. Next, I'm going to talk about my GOAT, my king, the untouchable, Shakur Stevenson, against this bum.
He got hit so hard he almost doodled on himself.
Do I even got to talk about this fight? Like, let's be real. Who has Kid Austin beat? He struggled against no-name fighters. How the hell is he going to beat Shakur? I'd honestly be surprised if he lands one hard punch against Shakur. Kid Austin might as well just shadowbox for 12 rounds. Next, Dubois versus Parker. Other than the main event, this is by far the most significant fight on this card. Dubois is coming off crazy wins against both Joshua and Hrgovic, and Parker's on his own little hot streak against Wilder and Zhang Zhang. But if I have to be completely honest here, Dubois impressed me way more than Parker has. Despite beating both Wilder and Zhang, he kind of did it in like a boring way, not gonna lie. Both of those fights were kind of boring as hell. All he really did was play it safe against fighters that don't really throw that much anyways. Dubois, on the other hand, showed a lot of heart against Miller. He showed that he was able to adjust against Hrgovic, and he showed a lot of power and ferocity against Joshua. Parker is no walkover by any means, but I feel like just based off recent performances, Dubois definitely has the edge here. Parker had a lot of trouble the few times Zhang put heavy pressure on him, and I feel like Dubois is going to put that pressure right from the start. I think this might be the most competitive fight on the card, but I got to give it to Dubois. Alright, and now for the one you guys have all been waiting for. Bivol versus Beterbiev. Repeat or revenge? Again, I'm going to come clean. I'm a huge Bivol fanboy. I want Bivol to win the rematch. But I'm going to try to be objective here. What makes this fight hard to predict is that both these men are very intelligent. Bivol had a lot of success in the middle of the ring with his in and out movement, and Beterbiev had a lot of success when he got Bivol on the ropes. I feel like Beterbiev is definitely going to start off a lot more aggressive and try to get Bivol on the ropes from the earlier rounds. But I feel like Bivol is going to work on his movement, and he's definitely going to try to keep the fight in the center of the ring this time. Bivol knows he lost the fight because of lack of activity in the middle later rounds, so I definitely feel like volume will be a focus for him in the rematch. If Bivol can stay on his toes, stay moving, stay jabbing, stay active, I definitely feel like he could outpoint Beterbiev for a decision this time. But if Beterbiev puts on the pressure from the earlier rounds, I could see him winning more dominantly or even getting the stoppage this time around. I really do feel like this fight will really come down to who worked harder during the training camps. But if I had to pick a winner, it will be, drum roll please, Beterbiev. It'll be Beterbiev. Towards the later rounds of the first fight, I was really scared for Bivol getting stopped because those body shots were adding up. Plus, Beterbiev just got better as the fight went on. At this point, he definitely knows Bivol's timing and rhythm and knows what to expect. I really do hope that Bivol can adjust and come up with a good game plan to stop Beterbiev's pressure, but if not, it might be the same result, but worse. Despite me really wanting Bivol to win, my final prediction, Beterbiev by unanimous decision or late round stoppage. But let me know what you think in the comments. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace.